you guys? Welcome back to my channel. For those of you who are new to my channel, although even if you're not new to my channel, you may not even recognize me because it has been a minute since I have uploaded a video, and I am so sorry. I owe you guys so many videos. It is not funny. I am aware of that, but I am so glad to be sharing this video with you all today. We are going to be looking at my top 20 favorite Orly polishes. If you know me, you know that I cannot do a favorites video about a brand or a color, probably even a finish of a polish, and just limit it to like 10. And I don't want to do some like random awkward number. So 20 it is. So I have picked my 20 favorite Orly polishes of all time. Just a little bit about Orly. If you don't know anything about them, they are a mainstream brand of nail polish that's been around since 1975. So they are based in Los Angeles, California. Their polishes are made here in the US. They are known, first of all, they have like the rubber kind of grip handle on their brush. Their brush is called the Genius brush because it has over 600 bristles, and it is like the rounded paddle brush, so it is just perfect for application. I love their colors. I love their formulas. I think that they do a great job of staying trendy, but also offering some classic options, and so I'm really excited to share this list with you. If you like this video or the other content that you see here on the Polish Desk, please consider subscribing, and if you do subscribe, make sure you hit the notification bell so that you never miss when a new video is uploaded to my channel. So with that being said, we're just going to get right into this because I have 20 polishes to show you. I am too indecisive to say like here's the actual like top 20 order, so I'm just going to start out with the ones that are kind of the most used. And so we'll just kind of go from there. So in addition to their regular lacquers, Orly also has a breathable line, which is kind of a one-stop shop base color and top coat. So you get great color, but you also get treatment for your nails. So the first polish that I'm going to show you guys is called Nourishing Nude, and this is a semi-sheer nude cream. As you can see, it is down to here. Now granted, this is opaque in 2 to 3 coats, depending on how you like to wear it. So that is kind of why it's also like half gone, but I legitimately love this one. For a long time, this was my ideal mannequin hands polish, which Deborah Lippmann's Naked is pretty much that one now, but I still absolutely love this one. This is semi-sheer though, so it's not going to be opaque like a traditional polish, but the formula is great. You can wear it in 1 to 3 coats for either just like a wash of color or you know, a semi-opaque manicure, and it just makes your nails look so clean and chic, and I absolutely love it. The next one that I have for you is just Bitten, and this came out in a fall collection a few years ago, I think. I'm gonna say I absolutely love this like a million times. Obviously I love them because they're in this video, but this is a deep red polish, and I love this one in particular because it is a jelly. Again, in 1 to 3 coats, you can kind of customize, you can kind of build how you want it to look on the nail. And I absolutely love this one together with another one that I'm going to show you guys coming up that I actually used for Thanksgiving this year. The next polish is one that I think with brands, I think that there are certain polishes that are just classics. I think there are ones that when you hear about them, everybody knows about them if they're a fan of the brand. Everyone's like, you know, that's like a classic Essie or that's a classic OPI. And for Orly, I think one of those is definitely Orly's Rage. This is another one that's like down to here. And this one is actually good, first of all, other than being gorgeous. It is pretty much a one coater. I like to wear this in 1 to 2 coats. This is a rose gold foil. And it's funny for me because if you know me and my polish collection, I don't tend to be like a foil or a chrome person. I think metallics are pretty, but I absolutely love rose gold, and most rose gold polishes are foils and metallics. So I do love this one though. This is a classic if you, especially if you love rose gold, but if you're an Orly fan and you don't have this one yet, yeah, you need to get that one. So anyway, next up is a fall staple for me, and this is called November Fog. This is a gray lavender cream. This is one of my favorite purples of all time. It's not just one of my favorite Orlys. I love this one because in the bottle, and again, you can see it's one that is well loved. I love that Orly has like 0.6 fluid ounces of polish in a bottle, because you get so much polish, like 20% more than most brands. So anyway, I love this one. I love the kind of grayed out look. So it does kind of look foggy, and you might not think that this is like an ideal fall shade, but trust me, it is a go-to. This is actually one that I would wear any time of year. I absolutely love it. In the bottle, it just looks like a standard cream until you get it on your nails, and it's just beautiful in 2 coats. So for a light shade to be that opaque too is amazing. Next up, we're gonna have the one that I was talking about that I paired with Just Bitten for Thanksgiving, and this is Me At Mulholland. If you do not have this one, I mean, obviously I would say get all of these because, you know, but this is amazing, and especially for a mainstream, I just think it's really unique. It came out in the Mulholland collection a couple of falls ago, and it kind of has like a grayish kind of murky base, and it's just packed with kind of like a copper and pink shimmer throughout, and then it just has these beautiful like brown to kind of copper flakes. This is, if you're looking to get this opaque or like how you see it in the bottle, you may be slightly disappointed. This is definitely one that is a gorgeous topper kind of shade, but you can absolutely wear it on its own in 1 to 3 coats. I mean, it's up to you. Again, you get so much polish in an Orly bottle that you're not really wasting product, and not only that, it's beautiful. So for Thanksgiving, I actually had Just Bitten. I put down 2 coats of this, and I put this over it. Just try it, trust me, you will love it. So that's Me At Mulholland. Another one, or the next one, because some of these are actually some more of the bright shades, and this is called Vintage. This is a color when I was first getting into nail polish that I really didn't expect to gravitate towards, but as you can see, I obviously did. This is a really bright mint cream, and so this one and the next one that I'm going to show you, they're almost kind of like on the neon side, kind of like as neon as a pastel is really going to get. This is absolutely beautiful. This is one that I love to wear, especially in the spring and in the summer as well. But this is just like such a great, like around Easter time color. I will say of all the ones in this video, the formula on this one can be a little hit or miss. You definitely want to float the brush if you can, not too many brush strokes. It is opaque. I usually get it opaque in 2 coats, but depending on your preference and depending on your application, you might need a 3rd coat, especially if you have longer nails. But when it's worth it, I'll do it, and this one is that. So that is Vintage. The next one, and I believe these may have been, I get these confused, may have been in a collection, but anyway, Scenic Route, this is the next one. And this one was really cool because again, it's more of like a pastel, but it almost has that neon quality to it. And so it's like it's also really good because it has some pink to it, but it's more of like a lilac color. So I had great timing. Anyway, but this is a great option if you do like that blend of kind of like pink and purple. I definitely recommend picking this one up. The next one is called Beautifully Bizarre. Actually, now that I think about it, I think these may have been in the same collection. This is another one that, despite being a light color, is great formula-wise. I get opacity in 2 coats, but this is really, really pretty. This is a perfect blend of like a lavender and a pink, and it almost has this like pearlescent finish, but it doesn't give you a lot of issues with brush strokes. And it also has this really beautiful like blue iridescent flash that I just absolutely love. So Beautifully Bizarre, it almost has like a unicorn look to it. And that flash, by the way, it doesn't go away when the polish dries down, which is amazing. So the next 2 are from the same collection. I believe it was last winter, the Metropolis collection that came out. It was very like 1920s, almost kind of like Great Gatsby themed. And they had just the most beautiful rose gold and gold glitter polish from that collection, and this is called Inexhaustible Charm. This is a full coverage glitter. As with a lot of full coverage glitters, you can always sponge them on if you have issues with brush application, but I brushed this one on just fine and I have no problem. So this is absolutely gorgeous. The other one from that collection that made this list is called Nouveau Riche, and this is actually one of my favorite greens of all time. The best way that I can describe this, other than it being a beautiful metallic, it's almost like having like shimmering money on your nails. The main color is obviously the green. It's like this really beautiful emerald shade, but it also has this beautiful gold shimmer to it as well. And I just think that they blend so well. It, you know, it looks like the name implies, like it looks rich, and it just, to me, it looks like money on your nails, and it's just an absolutely beautiful color. That was a beautiful collection in general. So I definitely, I mean, obviously I recommend all of these, but I think you get the picture at this point. The next one, this was from, I think it was called the Deep Wonders collection. I want to say it was fall 2018. Don't remember for sure, but this is Cosmic Crimson, and this is a really beautiful, soft red metallic. I love, other than the color, I love this one for two reasons. First of all, it is practically a one coater. You can get it opaque in 1 to 2 coats, and you don't have issues with the brush strokes either, you know, both when you're working with it or when it dries down. So I love that, and I love reds, and I love the fact that this is like a really soft red. I really don't have anything else like this in my collection, especially that's kind of like that softer red, especially for a metallic. So absolutely love that. So the next one is one of the, like, maybe 1 or 2 in this video that are not going to be widely available, at least without a search. I'm sorry, that's how it works when it's like a top favorites list though, so I'm sorry about that. But that is Fowl Play. I did happen to find a bottle of this online recently, and it was only for like a few cents over the normal Orly retail price, which is like $9.50. This is a widely accepted dupe for OPI's Merry Midnight, which is another limited edition, unfortunately. And I won't go into comparing those, but most pictures that I've seen, they're very, very similar. But this is a really deep purple, almost like a blackened purple base, and it just has all of these gorgeous, like, green to yellow to almost like blue shifting flakes, and it just has this beautiful shimmer throughout too. It's gorgeous. And so if you know OPI's Merry Midnight, this is very similar. So that is Fowl Play. The next one is, I had 2 breathable shades in this particular video. So this is called, like, I don't remember, Supernova Girl. This is a beautiful purple, like an orchid purple cream. Again, great formula, 2 coats. Again, the breathable line is cool because it has like the base coat already in it, and then you get the color, and you just get really great treatment for your nails. So I absolutely recommend that line, and I love this because I love that kind of take on orchid. So that's really pretty. Next up, this is one of the more recent releases from Orly. This is called Feeling Foxy, and this was from their spring 2021 collection. Day Trippin' was the name. I kept calling it Road Trippin'. I'm finally getting it right. It was Day Trippin'. This is a really, really deep plum purple. It almost looks black in some lights, and I absolutely love shades like that. I'm actually going to share with you 2 pictures that I have, and I did not play with filters. 2 of the pictures that I captured of this one, it was so cool because one of them looked like the deep purple, and then another one I just was kind of like in a different light, not a filter, a different light, and it almost had like a blue look to it. So I just love polishes like that. This is one that, again, in the bottle, it's like, okay, a dark cream standard, but when you get it on your nails, it's just absolutely stunning and just really chic. And I just think that that's always just so trendy, and I love shades like that. Opaque in 1 to 2 coats, great formula. They all, like I said in this video, pretty much are. Another more recent release is from this past fall collection, and this was called Lion's Ear, and this is a warm orange cream. This almost has more of a crelly consistency, which was one of the first things that really attracted me to it. It just glides on, it's beautiful. Again, it does almost have that kind of crelly look, so you may want 3 coats, but to me it is absolutely a dream in 2 coats. And I also love that it has like, you know, it's kind of getting away from like the standard, like, okay, mustard yellow or more orange toned mustard yellow. And it's more of an orange, and I tend to be picky about oranges, but this is just so warm, and I think that this would be good for, I would even wear this like as a spring and summer color, to be honest. I mean, obviously you can wear what you want, but anyway. So the next one is from the summer collection, electric something. For some reason I can't think of the names tonight, but this is called Plastic Jungle, and this is a really bright green. That collection had like a lot of brights, almost like neon. The camera is not freaking it out too much here, but this is like a really bright Kelly green. So if you think about like China Glaze's 4-leaf clover, but maybe like a little bit brighter, I'd say a touch lighter, but this is absolutely beautiful, and I love the name Plastic Jungle. I just think it really fits. Again, beautiful in 2 coats, absolutely flawless formula. That kind of gets me into the next ones here. Most of the rest of these are going to be neons. This is my opinion, but I think that hands down, I think Orly's neons, first of all, are the best out there, especially as far as mainstreams, and I think they're so underrated. Like, you guys, go get Orly neons. They're just amazing. That one, well, actually, this one is the one that would probably need this usually, and that is a white base coat. You don't need a white base coat for their neons like this one, which is called Va Voom. This is my ideal hot pink neon cream. I love hot pink neon, not like, I mean, you know, and I'm talking like just straight up hot pink, not pink with this color in it or that color. Like, they're pretty too, but like, I've been looking for like my actual like ideal hot pink neon, and this is it. This is eye searing. It's gorgeous in 2 coats, and again, no white base coat needed. You absolutely want that one if you love neons. Muy Caliente is next. This was, I think, I don't know if this was like, it seems like this was like summer 2019 or 2020, one of those. But this is, if I don't drop it, this is a bright red neon cream. It's pretty true on camera. This is actually more of like an orange to it, which is how it looks, not just on camera right now, just kind of in general. So, but it's absolutely beautiful. Again, I'm a broken record, but 2 coats. And this is another one that's really super bright, but you don't need a white base. In that same collection, and one that was sold out like every time that I went to get it, it's Brittney Beach, and this is a really super bright blue, probably as close to neon as you're gonna get for a darker blue. Again, beautiful in 1 to 2 coats, super bright. It's pretty true to what you're seeing on camera right now. The camera's not, you know, messing these up too much here, but this is another one that I definitely recommend, especially if you like brights, and even if you're just like a blue fan in general, you would really love this one. Last but not least, and I'm sorry, but this is another one that is not available. This was one that I actually got through the Orly Color Lab, which is a thing that you can do to make a custom nail polish color. You can base it like on a picture that you have or the pictures that are on the Orly website. But of course, a lot of brands have been really into like the whole birthstone shade thing this year. And so I noticed on their Instagram that they had mixed this particular polish, and if you are a June baby like me, you probably recognize that this is kind of like an alexandrite shade. So I saw this, and I was able to purchase a bottle of this, and I also got to name it. And so I called it Emerald by Day, Ruby by Night. That is a name that a lot of scientists or like gemologists actually use to refer to alexandrite stones. For one thing, they're so rare, and this is just absolutely beautiful because it captures the shift of an alexandrite just beautifully. So Unfortunately, this is not one that is readily available. And like I said, Fowl Play isn't either, but I'm sure if you, I definitely recommend the Orly Color Lab. They're amazing. If you're in LA, you can actually go in person and mix them. If not, you can do it online and they can actually just mix it and ship it to you. And if you want to customize it even further before they mix it and ship it, you can actually do like a Zoom session and they like go over everything with you and like add things. It's just a really cool experience, but that's where this is from. And then Foul Play, like I said, was a limited edition. So you might be able to find that like on an eBay or something. But other than that, you're probably not going to be able to get your hands on that. All the others though are still available pretty easily. I want to know if you have any favorite Orlys, and also if there is a brand that you would like to see next, or like maybe a particular color. I'm not really doing these videos in any particular order, other than to say that I am going to get to my nail care video, I promise, and I am also going to be coming up with more of the winter and holiday collections, including ILNP, Essie, we have OPI. I know I've been promising these, China Glaze, sorry about that, but I will be bringing those to you guys as soon as possible. So again, thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. I would love to hear from you in the comments. You can also reach out to me on Instagram at Kendall Lee Marie. I will leave that information below, and you can email me at thepolisheddesk@gmail.com. I will put that information below as well. So again, I thank all of you so much for watching this video, whether you're new to my channel or not. Thank you so much. I appreciate all of you. I can't say it enough. And I will see you in the next video. Bye.